First morning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week in the mornings to chat about what's going on in the world of weather. Hopefully get your day started off on the right note and hopefully get you updated so you know everything there is to know when it comes to Mother Nature. Outside we go. A little bit of haze off in the distance. Otherwise, it is a stunning start from our Tower Cam network. That's downtown Orlando. We're looking through downtown off toward kind of the south and west, off toward the tourist district. It's gorgeous. What about along the shoreline? Daytona Beach, bright. Probably need to iris the camera down a little bit. Okay. We'll get on that. Melbourne, couple of clouds overhead. You're looking good. Cocoa, oh my gosh. Come on, how gorgeous is that? It's beautiful. And the Kennedy Space Center, last but not least, looking just gorgeous. So our Sunday is a wonderful start. I will point out, though, that the temperatures are comfortably cool, but much warmer than yesterday. Look at that. Sitting at 64 in the city right now, 56 degrees in the Villages, 58 degrees in Ocala. We're at about 70 in New Smyrna Beach and 73 degrees back over to Melbourne. Now, that all said, we are running noticeably warmer than yesterday. It is 5 degrees warmer than yesterday in Orlando. That's fine. It's 11 degrees warmer than yesterday in Ocala. That's fine. But it is 20 degrees warmer than yesterday in Palm Coast. Wow. That's significant, right? I think so. So anyway, looking great this morning. Happy to say it's going to be a great forecast. We do run the risk of seeing a sprinkle or two into the day today. Here's a look. Upper 60s, 9 o'clock. We'll be into the upper 70s by 11 o'clock. And then through the early afternoon, we'll hang out in the lower range of the 80s. Partly cloudy skies, comfortable conditions. Do notice 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll run the risk of seeing an isolated sprinkle or so. We'll have to keep an eye on the radar. And then, of course, through the evening into tomorrow, we'll keep that around. There is going to be the chance of showers today, tonight, and then really getting into a decent opportunity for some showers looking ahead to tomorrow. So one of those things to just keep in mind. What is the big weather picture? What's going on? So we've got warmer air in place. It's looking good, but that cold front is north of us. It will be on the move and moving our direction. So a few sprinkles out ahead of it. Then as the front itself moves through, showers around. Then we get into the cooler, drier air late tomorrow, afternoon, evening, and then even into the overnight. Certainly you'll notice some differences in the overall forecast picture by Tuesday. So this time of year, it's always difficult to figure out what to wear. Yeah, this is a graphic that we've actually had. I made this years ago. We just don't use it very often in Central Florida because it's kind of just always comfy clothes. But this time of year, I do feel like it's a good graphic to use to kind of illustrate things. So this morning, maybe a light sweatshirt, even though temperatures are significantly milder. But look for the comfy clothes this afternoon. It's going to be a good day. It's really a great forecast. Kenneth, good morning to you. How are you? Jenny, good morning. Hope everyone is doing well this morning. I am Jenny. I hope you are as well. Carolyn said, walk the dog in shorts and a t-shirt. It's lovely out there. It's definitely nice, right? Justin, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Katie, good morning. How are you? Shauna, good morning. Back in Fort Lauderdale, have to get off the ship, clear customs, and then back on the ship for another week. Oh, yeah? What's going on? That sounds super cool. Lynn-Ann, good morning to you. John, Diana, good morning. So it's comfy for us. Maybe a light sweater, otherwise you're good to go. Wanting to head to the beach today? I think the beach forecast is looking absolutely wonderful. Temperatures climbing into the 70s for you. Surf conditions a little bumpy. Now that being said, that also means that the surfers may enjoy this sort of thing. Surf conditions running 3 to 5. That does subside a bit, 2 to 4 by the afternoon. A nice breeze, moderate risk of rip currents, and water temperatures, I mean, that's just too chilly for me. That's just me personally. Running in the upper 60s and lower 70s. Yeah, I mean, 72, you know, all of the springs in Central Florida, they run at 72 year-round, and I've gone swimming in that. But that's still chilly, right? I don't know. That's just me. John, good morning. Carrie, Eric, how are ya? Nancy, Eric, and friends, I'm going to Cancun, Mexico tomorrow for a week. Oh, Nancy, I want to go there. Janice said, surf's up, dude, right? Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful forecast. It really is. If you're wanting to play golf, it's looking good. Just to discuss for the boaters, though, here's the full beach and boating forecast. Seas running 4 to 6 with a 7-second wave period there. High tide, by the way, comes at about 1:13. So, for what it's worth, if you're planning on heading to the beaches, this morning the tide will be building, and then into the afternoon the tides will be shifting on out for planning purposes, right? All right. So you got that cold front moving through. It is going to help to make those temperatures nice and comfortably cool, but we eventually get there. In the meantime, here's where we're at for our 7-day forecast. We'll start with the wider perspective, and then we can, of course, zero in. So for today, it's nice and warm. What about tomorrow? Aha, we've got those showers marching in. We'll take a look at Futurecast. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yes, those temperatures are starting to drop a little bit. So let's illustrate Futurecast. Let's just start off with today. We're looking good. This one will be fine. So notice through today, around 8 o'clock, the model is trying to show a few showers through the metro and then kind of meandering around through the evening. Let's look at tomorrow morning. 5 a.m. a sprinkle or 2, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. We're starting to see those showers as the front marches our direction. There's 10, 11 o'clock. I'm not really thinking anything strong, but certainly we are looking at some showers around, right? Carrie, going to Universal today. Am I going to bake? I mean, temperatures are going to be in the lower 80s. I think that's awful comfortable. But that's just me. Vicky says, Sunday sunshine from Betty. Me and Ormond Beach. I like that. Any idea if we're going to get some morning frost in January, February? I mean, we do have some fronts moving through, but at least this front's not going to do it. But Eduardo, we can look at the long range here in just a moment. All right, so there's 11 o'clock tomorrow. You may have to deal with some showers for your lunch break, depending on when you take it and, of course, where you live. 1 o'clock, the showers moving through the metro. There's 2, 3 o'clock, the showers kind of starting to move out. And then by about the late afternoon, by 6, 7 o'clock, those showers are finally starting to scoot out. And we're going to start to turn things around. And, of course, what does that mean? Well, let's just look at Tuesday morning. Here's Tuesday morning. We'll wake up to temperatures in the 40s and 50s, so it's going to be a nice and cool setup. Then let's look at the afternoon highs on Tuesday. 60s for most of us, mid-60s in our northern spots. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some cool, right? There's definitely going to be some cool moving in. Now, you had asked about the long-range forecast. Let's look ahead. The long-range forecast is something that I issue this time of year. It gives us an opportunity to at least get an idea of what's to come. Now, remember, these are just kind of generalistic gists, right? So here what is today? Today's the 9th. Showers, front, and then cooler. So we're watching that front kind of moving through tomorrow. So, timing's a little shifted. 10th and the 11th, it shows cool, then starting to warm. Yep, continuing through midweek. Showers, weak front. So it looks like next weekend, maybe a weak front around. A little cooler around the 17th and 18th. If you look, though, around January 26th and January 27th, it says big cool front, okay? So as that kind of is on our scopes, the end of January may be trending a little cooler. And then look into early February, starting to trend warmer. Yep. Look at the end of February, around February 21st, February 22nd. Pattern shift, frontal rain, and then cooler, chilly on the 23rd, 24th. So if I were to just look at this, kind of given the LRC, given our long-range forecasting, I would say that the end of February and the end of January are going to be kind of those two opportunities. Am I saying that we're going to be talking about frost? I'm saying that that's where our overall pattern favors some of those cooler temperatures, all right? But at least for now, we're looking good. All right? Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Thank you, by the way, to Jason Guy, who came in on his day off. Megan Mulatto was supposed to anchor today, but didn't have a voice. So what has she been dealing? Is it bronchitis or something? One of those things. Yeah.
Needs to get for sure.
She definitely needs to get to it. Right, because Jason, you had your vocal cord issues. I went to your doctor when I had vocal cord issues, and the doctor helped me. I think Megan Mulatto will be next to go there. So yeah, she couldn't speak. I was on deck. I was kind of excited. I was going to get to anchor the news. I haven't done that in a couple of years. It's been a few years, but hey, it's funny. The producer came up and was like, "Hey, so we called Jason. If he doesn't make it in," I'm like, "Okay, I've anchored before. I can handle it." So anyway, Jason came in because, and you know what stinks, if I may say so, you know what stinks about Jason Guy? He's sitting right there, so I can say this. I work hard to make myself look somewhat presentable. Guy rolls out of bed and looks like so perfect. His worst is still better than my best. I'm teasing. I love Jason. Listen, I love Jason.
We've had such a fun morning. That's what I told
Yeah,
my wife.
yeah.
You have to relay this, but it was like, she was like, "How's it going?" And I was like, "It's just a fun morning working with Burris."
Yeah. He said we have had a fun morning. Jason is one of those guys that I've been friends with since before I started at WESH. I remember the day, and I think I've even shared this, and I'm like talking to you, you're way over there. I should have had you Skype in for Coffee Talk, but anyway, I remember the day I got my contract to get hired here. I walked out of the boss's office, and Jason recognized the manila envelope and smiled so bright because he knew what that was. And I knew what it was, and that we were going to get to work together. And here we are. It's been more than a decade.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been that. Yeah. I love it. It's all good. It's all good stuff. Yeah. Let's see here. How's Dad? Everybody's asking about Dad. All right. So before I wrap this up, so how's Dad? He's off of all of the sedatives. At this point, we just have to kind of wake him up. As I understand it, they moved him out of the COVID ward last night, so he's in normal ICU just until we can get him to a rehab hospital. But he's off of. He still has the CPAP to help him with air. But as we've been explained, there's no circadian rhythm when you've been unconscious essentially for a month. So yeah. We're now going to have to wake him up. So it's going to be a process and all of that. It's just the next step in a long road to recovery for him. So thank you for all of your good vibes, your prayers, your thoughts, all of those good things. I could tell you what, the doctors have been very clear that he's gone through just about everything somebody could go through and survive. And the fact that he's still here and will be getting better, I think has a lot to do with his strength and a lot to do with all of your good energy that you've sent his way. So I thank you all so very much for it. I truly do. It's the power of positive thinking and prayers is really a remarkable thing. So I thank you so much. All right. One last look, because you're here for at least a little bit of weather. I want to make sure you know today, beautiful. Get out, enjoy, make it a great day. Tomorrow, it's going to be another nice and warm day, but we do have those showers in there. You saw it on Futurecast, and if you missed it, back it up. You'll be able to find it there. For Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're going to have to bring out the long sleeves again, but that's okay. It's January, for goodness sake. And then back into the mid-70s by next weekend. What a beautiful, beautiful stretch of weather. Thank you for all the good vibes and prayers and everything. Thank you for spending part of your morning with me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. I will see you guys and gals through the day on the social medias, and then, of course, for Coffee Talk tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Be good, y'all.